biggest change from last season to this season?
I mean, when you turn on film, I mean, nobody really beat us, I would think. I think it's more so us trying to minimize the mistakes that we make by ourselves. I remember yesterday, Coach Laus was talking about Terps beating Terps, and I feel like every game the 6 losses that we had last year was Terps beating Terps. I mean, you had penalties, turnovers, our margin of error is too high in certain games. I mean, the proof is in the pudding when you look at the percentages, and I feel like for us to take that next step, we just have to eliminate the mistakes and the penalties.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
And you kind of just hinted at, like mistakes, miscues, things like that. How have you, just having that veteran group coming back, how have you guys kind of made a bigger emphasis on that going into camp?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good when you can have 8 returning starters on the offensive side of the ball, and I feel like a lot of the times to create I guess leadership or develop as far as more wins is concerned. The continuity in each room, I know specifically with the offensive line, I know it's good for us to have 6 returning guys, and we can kind of teach the younger guys and give them experience as to what it takes to get to what we want to accomplish this season.
And I guess, I think Locke even mentioned, you're someone that can kind of play across the line. How do you kind of see that, just that versatility that you bring? How do you kind of see that being an asset going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, I was always taught, outside of availability being your best ability. I think versatility is next because you never know. Guys could go down, and some people might not be able to get into a left-handed or right-handed stance, or somebody can't snap the ball. And whatever adds the most value to the team is when I see fit. So if I have to snap the ball because something's not going right, then I have to snap the ball. If guys on the left side of the line are performing, and I have to play left side of the line. So I feel it whatever the team best needs.
Have you kind of seen maybe the younger guys behind you, like DJ Glaze? I know you got a chance to play a lot last year, but then also like Andre Rory, Max McCree. How have you kind of seen those guys kind of develop from spring kind of going into fall camp?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy with DJ Glaze. He got here and he had told me that he only played about like 1 real year of football his senior year, and I was like, really? And just seeing his progression from when he got here in I think 2020 until now, it's like night and day difference. I mean, he's worked on his body. He's got the strength to play the position. He's already overdeveloped, in my opinion, as to be so young. And as far as Max and Roy, Roy's my locker mate, real funny guy, high energy on the field. He's a mauler, I would say. And Max, he has the feet to play the tackle position. He's pretty quick on his feet. So I feel like all those guys are doing a great job. And I feel like we could get a drive or 2 off with those guys coming in behind us and getting that experience for themselves in the future.
Give me a thing.
I mean, obviously you mentioned you guys bring 5 full starters back basically, and obviously there's a lot of continuity there with you guys on the field, not just the 5 full starters, but some of these other guys too. But as far as this unit, being so cohesive, having spent all this time together, what is it like for you guys off the field? Does that relationship continue to grow? And what do you guys kind of do to keep building that momentum and continuity, off the field so it translates on the field?
Yeah, so for example, we went, usually when we have recruits in the area or guys coming on official visits, we kind of try and have a good time. I remember I was hosting a tree, and we had taken him to Top Golf, and the whole O-line was there. So, outside of him being there, we all wanted to meet as an O-line and kind of just, play around and hit golf balls and get some good food in and whatnot. And it's all good for us because, we all play with each other, and it just helps the camaraderie in the room.
Appreciate it.